How's it going, everybody? Lil Joe from the band Knuckle Deep and Back Bay Scale Customs with a little update video on my airbrush and the Impala and things. I got me a color cup and a little bit of paint, and if you've ever tried to use a football bat, you know where I'm coming from. Like a monkey trying to fuck a football. But anyway, pardon the language, I said football. But, alright guys, let me show you what I got going on here, and we'll see. As you can see, I got me a little color cup here. Fits in, I guess, like this. I'm guessing, I don't really know. And I got me an airbrush stand, and I got me some paints here, if y'all are familiar with them. I tried the mixing, trying to eyeball it, and realized that's pretty much impossible. But I did catch an Andy X video last night on mixing paint, which did help me quite a bit. The airbrush does work, and it was doing it fine. And when I cleaned it up, it sprayed water great. It just couldn't do the paint. But if y'all got any tips on me trying to do this, feel free. But this is where y'all have gotten me so far. Wasn't for you guys. This was just a little splurge because I had to have it. And also, I'm noticing on my airbrush here, it doesn't have a pressure valve regulation thing on it. I don't know if you've got to have that or what the situation is, or if this is just a really old compressor. But if y'all can give me a few tips on this, and if I need to get one of those or not, but I'll show the compressor to you. And maybe you can give me a little bit of info on this thing here. It seems to be ancient, though. Okay. Now, as Dr. Cranky would say, let's get some of this stuff out of the way so we can look at these beautiful models. Terrible impression today. That was just awful. That was just awful. Okay. The truck here, I just pretty much did it box stock. It pretty much snaps together, but it's a really cool kit, and it lends itself to all kinds of things. You can put the 65 chassis or truck cab on there, and you can do all kind of stuff with this. I know Rick Arter from Rick Arter is actually doing some custom work on one of these, stretching it out and such, so check that out. It ought to be pretty cool. But this is pretty much a curbside kit. It was fun, gave me a lot of instant gratification, because as you know, building some of this complicated stuff, or you get stuck on a model, you just kind of lose your enthusiasm, and doing something like this kind of really helps. Now this here, it's just mocked up. There's no front suspension or nothing in it. There's the grill, which is blackwashed. Up underneath here, that's actually aluminum color, because that's what it was on the real car. It wasn't chrome. It had aluminum satin color to it. The underneath here is pretty much complete. The one thing I did find about this kit, the trunk lid has a piece of chrome that goes right here, and when you install that chrome, the trunk lid likes to stick up, and it'll stick up, you know, about yay far. And I tried sanding and fitting the chrome piece, and I could not get it to go down. Once I got it to go down, it just looked terrible. So I just took it off, and it looks better that way. That's one of the issues I found with the kit. The other is it's just not it's not a weekend kit. It has a lot of little pieces, and when you get done, you're going to have an absolutely great model, but it just takes a little time. Another thing that I've started doing is I've been signing the inside of my kits, signing and dating them, you know, because this is art that we're doing, guys. We have some great artists in the field right now, and just an example, if one day I was to end up with a model that was done by Dr. Cranky, I could tell everybody it was done by Dr. Cranky all day long, and they would laugh at me, you know, because who gets a model from the great Dr. Cranky, you know, and the people that have gotten some from him You consider yourselves extremely lucky because he is one of the great artists in the field. But if you sign it and date it, you pretty much prove that the art is yours, and that's something that I'm doing, and I hope it catches on. I hope you guys start finding a little place to sign and date yours, to sign your work, because you never know. You never know where it might end up. You never know. Especially since how the YouTube community has taken off and how all this stuff is working now. When I was a child, I never thought it would be like this, but I am loving getting back into this. I'm really enjoying it. I would like to see, maybe Dave Parker build one of these. I'd love to see Dr. Cranky build one of them. Model Mine 72 would probably go apeshit with it. So that's really it, guys. That's about all I have for today. I'm going to go to Florida, and I'm going to probably have this thing finished by the time I go, and I'll set it up in Florida somewhere really nice, take a bunch of cool pictures for you guys, and that's really about it. So I'm Lil Joe from the band Knuckle Deep and Back Bass Scale Customs, and we're going to see you later. Sometimes when you... I'm John Wayne at the first Thanksgiving, Pilgrims.